Hey fam! Today I've got a real, honest review of the PrimeZone 5-tier heavy-duty storage shelving unit, 48 x 24 x 72, 6-pack, so you know exactly what you're getting into. I've dug through spec sheets, retailer sites, and actual user experiences. Here's the full breakdown. First off, what this shelving unit is. Each rack in the set measures 48 inches wide, 24 inches deep, and 72 inches tall, giving you a tall, wide storage platform. According to PrimeZone's product page, it's made with a heavy-duty powder-coated steel frame plus thick MDF boards for each shelf. The black finish helps it blend into most garage or utility spaces without looking too industrial. In terms of strength, PrimeZone advertises a total load capacity of 3,000 pounds per unit. That's across all 5 shelves. That means each shelf is rated to hold up to around 600 pounds, assuming a reasonably even distribution. That's solid, good enough for heavy tools, large storage bins, or even gear in a warehouse or shop. One of the big pluses: the shelves are height adjustable. You can shift each shelf up or down to fit taller items or create a custom layout, which makes this very flexible. Assembly is also pretty user-friendly. The design is bolt-less, and you can put each unit together in about 10 minutes with just a rubber mallet, which is included. On the stability front, the legs come with non-slip rubber foot pads. These pads not only help protect your floor from scrapes, but also increase the shelf stability once loaded. The steel frame itself is thick. PrimeZone describes their tubing as 0.04 thick steel for added rigidity. What about use cases? Very versatile. Because of its size and load capacity, you can use it in your garage for tools and machinery, in a pantry for food storage, in a closet for bulk items, or even in a warehouse or workshop. The 5 tiers give you plenty of vertical space, and with adjustable heights, you can customize it to your needs. But since this is a 6-pack, you're getting 6 of these shelving units. That's great if you have a lot of space or need to set up multiple racks in a garage or warehouse. But it also means quite a bit of upfront cost, plus a chunk of room to set them all up. Also, you'll need to make sure your floor is level enough, or use something under the rubber pads, to avoid wobble as they get loaded up. One potential downside is that MDF boards, used for each shelf, are not as moisture resistant as wire shelving. If you're storing very heavy or wet items, MDF might sag or warp slightly over time if exposed to damp conditions. So, for very wet or humid garages, this might not be the perfect option unless the environment is controlled. Some users on retailer sites also note that while assembling is quick, you need to be careful with shelf alignment. If the crossbars aren't clipped and perfectly level, heavier items might stress the sides. That said, once assembled correctly, people consistently report good stability and strength. Finally, is it worth it? In my honest, researched opinion, yes, if you have a serious storage need and enough space for multiple units. If you're organizing a garage, setting up a pantry, or building modular storage in a workshop or warehouse, this 6-pack gives you tremendous value and flexibility. But, if you only need a shelf or two, or have limited room, picking up fewer units or considering smaller shelving systems might make more sense.